সুজয়দা রেডি?
রেডি
রেডি। আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, অলোক স্যারের মিসেস চলে এসেছেন। ওকে ফাইন, আমরা শুরু করব, বাকিরা আসুক। তারক চলে এসেছেন?
তারকের মাইক মিউট আছে।
I think safe is on. Safe Godwin, are you there?
আচ্ছা, একটা কোশ্চেন আছে, সেটা হচ্ছে V2040
হ্যাঁ, V2040 টা কে সেটা আমিও বুঝতে পারছি না। I think is Safe Godwin. Safe Godwin, are you there? তারক, am I audible?
হ্যাঁ, একদমই শোনা যাচ্ছে।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। V2040 ম্যাডাম না?
Am I audible? Am I audible? Good
Yeah,
evening.
yes,
Good
ma'am.
evening.
Good evening,
ma'am.
ma'am. Audible.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Snehasis, can you please check whether all the chefs dignitaries have already joined or not?
Just checking, madam. No, they are not in right now.
What do you think? We have to call everyone individually and tell that to join, or what?
Call individually. Actually, Safe.
I think we should wait for.
Yeah, we should wait for yes, up to 7 p.m. Then they will join.
রঙ্গন স্যার এসে গেছেন, আমি রঙ্গন স্যারকে কো-হোস্ট করে দিচ্ছি।
হ্যাঁ, পোস্ট করে দিন।
হ্যাঁ, ডান স্যার।
অলোক স্যার কোথায় এখনো আসেননি তো?
Good evening, Ranganda.
অলোক স্যার এসে গেছেন।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, রূপক স্যারও এসে গেছেন, রূপক স্যারকে পোস্ট করে দিন।
1 মিনিট। হ্যাঁ, রূপক মিত্র। অলোক স্যার, আপনি একটু আপনার সাউন্ডটা একবার টেস্ট করে নিন না, আপনি একটু বলুন আমরা এখানে সাউন্ডটা ঠিক আসছে কিনা একবার দেখে নিই।
Okay, okay. Hello, hello.
ঠিক আছে,
Good
একদম অডিও
evening.
ঠিক আছে।
Good evening to everyone.
গুড ইভিনিং, গুড ইভিনিং।
গুড ইভিনিং। অলোক স্যার, আপনার লাইটটা পিছনে যেটা একদম ক্যামেরায় পড়ছে।
ওটাকে দেখি একবার বন্ধ করে।
মিস্টার তারক, সেভ গডউইন ইজ অন।
এবার কি ঠিক লাগছে সুজা স্যার? ইজ ওকে নাও?
পারফেক্ট,
হ্যাঁ,
একদম পারফেক্ট।
আচ্ছা আরেকবার লাইট জ্বালিয়ে দেখছি। এবার এবার কি একটু অসুবিধা হচ্ছে লাইটের পড়ার পরে?
হ্যাঁ, আপনার ক্যামেরাটা রিফ্লেক্ট করছে।
ঠিক আছে, ঠিক আছে।
Okay, then I will stop the light. Now is okay?
ইয়েস স্যার, ঠিক আছে স্যার।
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hey Sharbani, good evening. How are you?
Hi.
Audible? Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Hi, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening.
গুড ইভিনিং।
Madam. Mr.
Good
Rahman,
evening, sir.
good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Alok sir, am I visible?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Save Godwin on your mic. Save Godwin on your mic. Save Godwin on your mic.
কি বলছে উনি?
Save Godwin on your mic.
Save Godwin, can you audible?
Hi guys, it's already 7 o'clock. Are we starting? What's the plan?
Can you please start? Alok, can you please start?
Okay.
Ashish, can we start?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We
Yeah.
can start.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Alok
Tarok?
sir, you can start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we start?
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to you all to the International Conference organized by Gandhi Gurukul Educational Group. Myself, Professor Alok Mondal, convener of this engrossing international conference. First of all, I would like to thank our honorable co-founders of Gandhi Gurukul Educational Group, Mrs. Sharbani Das Mitra and Mr. Abhishek Mitra. We are also thankful to our honorable hotel HOD, Chef Rupak Mitra, and our national speaker, Chef Rangan Niyogi, and Chef Nitin Jain, and Chef Sebi. And also thankful to our honorable international speaker, Chef Gordon from Uganda, and Chef Joachim Argams from Canada. Deserve our boundless gratitude to now for giving their precious inputs by participating in this international conference. And we are also thankful to our respected faculties member and guardians and our admirable students who are here today to hear us all out. We all know the power of culinary arts since olden days to till now. We all know how important imparting culinary knowledge to the greenhorns. Since most of culinary finance is passed on by word of mouth from generation to generation, but we, the soldiers hospitality industry, will never stop. We will strive, we will cook away, and we will try our best to let culinary arts survive. That's our motto in the hospitality scenario. So we gladly welcome everyone to join this international chef conference where we discuss essence of culinary in the hospitality industry. Inaugurated by our honorable co-founder, Mrs. Sharbani Das Mitra, a conference at the height of COVID-19, but this is the time to really sharpen our culinary skills and knowledge, be it a personal level or professionally. While at others time we eat to life, these are somewhat idyllic time for any of us to live to eat, to put it humorously, during a pandemic lockdown.
Good evening,
Shall I
everyone.
continue? Shall I continue?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Hello?
Shall I continue? Okay. I will also request our honorable speakers to motivate and encourage our hospitality students who are presently starting at a rather bleak hospitality career in the near future. But as I said, sooner or later, the way to a man's heart is through her stomach. To put it somewhat jovially, the man could be your employer, better half, and so on and on. It is the time when people are finding new source for their survival. We feel delighted to present you this conference is presence of the stars from culinary arts around the world. Each time, I gladly request our honorable co-founder, Mrs. Sharbani Das Mitra, to begin enlightening us all. I will do justice to the other speakers subsequently, and one by one, I announce their name thereafter. So now we have our spirited Mrs. Sharbani Das Mitra, an educationist and co-founder of Gandhi Gurukul Education Group, which is one of the leading and premier group of Kolkata, India. I would like to request to ma'am, please inaugurate the conference. So ma'am, please, I would like to invite you to inaugurate the conference, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to welcome all of you to this International Chef Conference organized by Gandhi Gurukul Group of Institution. And I want to show my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir MACAUT, Professor Dr. Shoykot Mitra, and other official dignitaries of MACAUT. I want to welcome all the participants who all are present in this conference. And I want to thank to all my team members without whose able assistance it would not have been possible. From the core of my heart, I want to thank all the panel dignitary chefs who all are present here today. Chef Rangan, Chef Sabi, Chef Godwin, Chef Nitin, Chef Rajiv, all of you. I'm really thankful that all of you have been made the time from your busy schedule and you are participating in this conference. So the topic of the conference is essence of culinary in the hospitality industry. So the topic itself shows the word culinary. It refers to the art of preparing food and serving food. that means as the cooking is important, the presentation is also important. Hope today we will got to know a lot of things. We will be enlightened by the knowledgeable speech of our panelists. And without taking much of the time, I will ask all the dignitaries to start their speeches. We are eagerly waiting to hear all of you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your valuable speech, ma'am. Once again. Now, we are more than glad to present one of the premier chef from the hospitality industry. Now, I would like to request and invite Chef Nitin Jain. He has 21 years versatile culinary experience and worked in Germany, France, USA, Canada, Italy, Mexico, Jamaica, Maldives, and Thailand. He is National Award winner and second best chef India. In 2012, participation in the World Chef Championship also. Presently, Indian Federation of Culinary Association and certified trainer from Carlston Hotel worldwide. He is corporate executive chef and culinary advisor also. So, Chef Nitin, please. I would like to invite Nitin Jain.
Evening, everyone. Can you hear me? My voice is clear. I think that network, that some issue is there. But first of all, that thanks a lot that to give me a chance to be a part of this webinar, and really appreciate it. That's I'm lucky to be a part of this webinar. Can you hear my voice?
Sir, can you on your video?
Just a moment. I'm just trying it out. So because of, I think, due to just.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, good evening, sir. Once again.
First of all, good evening. Thanks to and really feel happy to be put my views on it regarding for the same that situation which I feel that nowadays that everyone is like in a well mood and the things for that new generation people are thinking that the what exactly need to be doing in future. For me, I think that nothing big need to be say. Only that say that's a yourself and then respect to the yourself first regarding that reason, because that if you lose your identity, that's a big mean at this moment. Reason why that nowadays so many people, they are very much frustrated and they are thinking that what will the future will be happen in the future. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. I think.
Hello. Can you guys hear me? This is Jeff Godwin.
Now, okay. So that's only the advice to the people that from my side, which I can consider the few points I have written. That's regarding for that. Don't lose your identity, as that God only made each person individually, and that you have a unique identity, and your identity is your benchmark. So basically, as per the market trend, it's that thing is going to be changed. And then for each and every aspects, the people who are working into these sections and in the department, as he is a chef and the other fraternity things, that's it's quite difficult because the situation is totally changed nowadays. But for me, I feel being as a chef that we have to be first thanks to the God that they give us a chance, and in the beginning that you are putting chef name in front of your name. That's the reason. It's so much of hard work which you have considered in the beginning to the till the end. And, I think my network is going to be slow that I can. Hello. Hello. I think my network is going to be down. So can you move further for my? I will come later stage. You will move further. I think my voice is coming.
Okay. So Seb, he wants to move.
I think my network is not clear. That my video is distracting. I'm not sure that why it's going to be happen. Reason for the Wi-Fi connection or some issues is happening.
So you want to continue, or sir, you want to come back later?
I will check that my connection, and I will come back that you can move further with the other candidates. Another person, he will start to do the speech, and I will come back later.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. No issue, sir. Okay. Some network issue. So now I would like to invite our endemic celebrity, well-liked, personable chef, Shobhoshachi Garai. He is renowned by name of Chef Shebi. He is president of Young Chef Association of India and national award winner also. So Chef Shebi or Chef Shobhoshachi Garai.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Chef.
Okay, fantastic.
Good evening,
guys.
Chef.
Good evening,
Yes, good evening,
namaskar.
Chef.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
It's amazing to be speaking on your forum. Thank you so much. I think this is all possible because of Sharbani's personal interest and the effort and energy that she puts together. Thank you, Gurukul, for allowing me to speak. I believe we have 15 minutes to speak, right? We all have 15 minutes.
You can extend it, sir. No issue, sir. You can extend, sir. No issue.
I can go on for
You can
hours,
extend,
but
sir.
you have very eminent panelists. I would not want to waste time of everybody. So the primary viewership of this webinar is mostly students and aspiring students of your college, if I may ask.
Yes.
Okay. So
yes,
I have got a small PPT which I don't want to show, but I'll quickly run through the points that I have got. So primarily, what I want to tell as a president of the Young Chef Student, president of the Young Chefs Association, and also mentoring students across the country, that the college is the most important part where today you are, which is going to give you training and mentorship, your teachers, your professors. That's what is the seed of every good career. It's not that it's going to change or become any different because of COVID or the current scenario. Maybe the training methodology might change. It might happen webinar, it might happen online, and you might have less hands-on experience. But please believe me that everything remains the same so far as training and mentorship is concerned. Please stay connected to your college. Please stay connected to your mentors and your chefs and teachers. They are your gurus and guide, and they are the ones who is going to show you the path for the future. My next point is about the path that you as a student, as a young chef, as a young professional must choose a path. Now, choosing a path is very important, whether you want to join a hotel, whether you want to join a restaurant, whether you want to go into the cruise lines, whether you want to work in the hospitality sector, tourism sector. Also, a very emerging trend that I am currently attached to is hospital food, because large part of the country today needs support because of the pandemic. The hospitals are overloaded and the patients need good food. So that is another emerging sector that I am currently working for. I'm currently part of Max Hospitals, helping improve and make food better at the hospitals for people, not just patients, patient attendants, people who work there, doctors, frontline workers, for everybody else. So that's a very big emerging path for all chefs to go do creative work at hospitals, because whenever we think of hospital or patient food, we always think of khichdi, but it's not like that. You can have a food court, you can have a cafe. In a lot of the good hospitals around the country, I have now seen specialty restaurants coming up for doctors, for international patients. So that choose a path is all I'm trying to say, that choose a path that what you want to be. Do you want to be a chef? Do you want to be in the F&B? Do you want to go into housekeeping or front of the house? Choose a path. Now, again, take advice, listen to your seniors, listen to your mentors, and choose a path. The third point is something that you keep hearing in your college, and I'm sure all your professors, teachers, mentors must be always talking about, is knowledge of basics. Now, everything in this world, whether it is music, whether it is cricket, whether it is football, we Bengalis play a lot of football, but also we love cricket. So, basics are important in everything. If you know how to play in a straight bat, maybe you can, do a hook, or maybe you can do the helicopter shot of, MS Dhoni. And it's the same in cookery, or the same in cocktails, or the same in wines, that you have to learn your basics before you do some creative dishes, before you can experiment, before you can play with the ingredients, before you can create your own style. So please always remember, this is your time to learn your basics. Your 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year, whatever the time that you're in college is your time to learn basics. And for the rest of the time, when you're in the industry, you can always keep experimenting and keep getting, innovative. My next slide is on a very important word that I personally feel is important in everybody's life, is the word called attitude. I have heard this word from a lot of international big speakers that I follow, people that I aspire to, I look up to. Attitude is something which is not about being positive or being negative. Attitude is something that comes from within. Attitude is who we are. I heard the previous chef talking about God and believing in the power of Almighty. So attitude is something which is believing in yourself, believing the power within, and being positive about everything, doing everything in a free mind, doing everything with the mind of serving somebody, doing better for somebody, and automatically things around you will get better. It's not necessarily that everything in that we do have to give us monetary value or have to give us return immediately. Please understand, there is always returns that you get in your life. I will not talk about life, post life, but in this life, you will get your returns in various different ways, be it acknowledgement, be it awards, be it friendship, be it mentorship, and not just money. In various other ways, your life will get enriched if you follow this word attitude prudently. Communication skills. As hoteliers, restaurants, and chefs, we have to write to our guests and customers. We have to talk to our guests when they walk into a hotel, even at the front desk. We have to write menus as chefs. If you become an entrepreneur, you have to communicate to your business partners, your charter accountants, your lawyers. So please understand, communication is the most important way, because the only difference between an illiterate, uneducated cook or a hands-on skilled chef or a master chef to a chef is that we also have the communication skill. Apart from all the knowledge, we also have communication skills. And for a chef, it's very important, because if you can't write a good menu, you're not going to be personally present in every table to talk to every guest. Maybe you'll go to some tables, but your communication is your writing, your talk about your food, or your writing skills about your menus, your description. So hence, in India or internationally, English and then after that, French and Spanish are very, very important. So please work on your English skills, writing, reading, communication. English is of utmost importance, as much importance as you give to your culinary skills. Please give importance to English. Post that, if you can do French or Spanish, nothing like it. It will just only add another feather and make your career better. But definitely work on your English. My next point is self-doubt, which is something I have quite often. Self-doubt, you're challenging your own self, or you're thinking that am I not good enough, or am I not as good as my next friend or the person next to me? Am I not strong enough? Am I not tall enough? Am I not fair enough? Am I not rich enough? Am I not intelligent enough? And we have this doubt. And today, in a time because of COVID, we're all sitting at home. We're all disconnected from friends and family. Everybody's income has gone down. Every family is struggling and suffering. There have been multiple tragedies and deaths across the country. This is the time when almost all of us are going through self-doubt. But I must tell you that it happens to the most important, biggest people and the stars of the world. So it's okay to have a bit of a self-doubt, but don't let it become the voice in your head. Please overcome it. Stand in front of the mirror, tell every day that I can do it. I am capable. I am born equal. I heard the chef before us speaking about the same thing. that we're all born equal. God has made us all equal, and we will try and overcome these problems. And we will fight it together, and we'll overcome it together. So please, for God's sake, don't have a self-doubt constantly. It might come, but fight it. Throw it out of your system. Be confident and tell yourself that you are as capable, as intelligent, as smart, or as bright as anybody else, and you can definitely do it. The next slide of mine is a word which is very, very important for hoteliers. Hey, how am I doing on the time? I think it's almost like 7 minutes.
No, sir, you can continue, sir. No issue, sir. You can continue. We have enough of time. No issue.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
Please, sir.
You can hear me well, right? My communication.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Tenacity. My next slide is on an English word called tenacity, which means the power of the mind. Also physical tenacity, which means the power of yourself, which in hotel industry, all your mentors, all your professors and teachers in the college, including Sharbani, I'm sure will have told you that this is very important for a hotelier to stay fit, to always be well groomed, always have a clean mind, always leave all your worries when you come into the restaurant or the hotel or in the premises of your hospitality industry. So you always have to be mentally healthy. You have to be physically healthy, but you also have to be mentally healthy. And it's very important to be physically healthy because hospitality industry, you have to be on your feet at least 8, 10, sometimes 12, sometimes 14 hours. I don't want to scare you by giving hours, but in any other profession, be it in merchant navy, be it if you're a cricketer, you also still have to be on your feet for 12, 14 hours a day. It's not just that the chefs or the F&B managers or the front office managers have to do it. So be physically fit, exercise, do yoga. And this is also the need of the hour because of COVID. We all know that we have to take care of our diet, we have to take care of our health, we have to take care of our mental health, we have to stay fit, also be mentally fit, do yoga, do pranayam, go for a jog, go for a walk, play some sports. Now it's slightly difficult to play sports, but staying at home, if you have a little backyard space, do exercise, do whatever that keeps you fit and agile. Please watch your weight. All of us bongs, we have a thing for sweets, so please eat, but also make sure, stay physically as fit, as agile, as sharp as possible. What you are at 13, you should be at 30, and you should be when you're retiring at 60. A chef or a hotelier has no age of retirement. If you can work at the age of 90, you will still find a job. Please keep that in mind, that hotelier decides when he or she wants to retire. There is no age of retirement for a hotelier. So you have to stay fit. For a hotelier, as you go up the ladder, you can decide to choose and take up a managerial job and sit down. But if you want to grow up the ladder and you want to become an entrepreneur or you want to excel, you have to be on your feet. You have to go travel around the globe, which means again, you have to be physically fit and mentally very strong. So tenacity, please remember, tenacity is the word, and keep telling yourself that you have to have physical tenacity and also mental tenacity. My next slide is on something that everybody talks about, is fire in the belly. Fire in the belly does not mean there is ag or fire or agun inside your stomach, but fire in the belly means you want to do it. You have that power, that you have that confidence that yes, I can do it. Maybe not today, but let's say I want to run a marathon. Maybe I will not be able to run today, but I have the fire in the belly to go out and practice. 5 months, 6 months from now, 1 year from now, I can run the marathon. And that is something that you must have, that self-belief that I can do it, I will do it, I will work towards it, and no matter what happens, I won't give up. Like I said, we're all born equal. We always just have to tell ourselves that yes, we are equal. It's not that I'm lesser than anybody else, whether I'm tall or short, whether I'm strong or thin and puny. It doesn't matter. I have to have the belief that I can do it, which is the fire in my belly. And that's all that is going to make it happen for all of us. My last slide would be on something that we can again do a question answers later. If any of the young students, aspiring young chefs, the young hoteliers want to talk about, I can come back and talk on that or answer questions on that. This slide is called entrepreneurship. Today, as we see that the market jobs have dried up drastically, largely because hotels, restaurants, cruise lines have made major job cuts owing to the COVID, owing to the scare of scare of spreading of the disease. However, the other, as you know, we always say one door closes, the other door opens up. God always opens up another door. Hence, the door for entrepreneurship has opened up. And you all young people out there, this is your best chance to start something on your own, something from scratch, even something from home, even something online. Today, a lot of the youngsters are doing various things online, and there's a great opportunity to create your own brand, your own name, be it on social media, Instagram, Facebook, or on home delivery platforms, or on e-commerce platforms. There are various other opportunities that has come up as a young entrepreneur. If you have any ideas that you want to discuss with me, Sharbani has my contact, email address, phone numbers. I can always advise you, guide you later. It's not that it has to be just within the parameters of this webinar. Also, we have last 20 minutes of question answer. Feel free to come back and ask any questions on entrepreneurship. I wish you all well. I wish everybody at Gurukul tremendous success. I know you are all in good hands under a very capable mentor of Sharbani and all the other teachers, professors, and chefs. Wish you well. My best wishes and regards to all the eminent panelists. Wish all of you great health, great prosperity. Stay home, stay safe, and I'm around if you want to come back and discuss anything else. Cheers, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
for your
Sabi.
valuable speech and motivational speech. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now, again, the conference is more illuminated by the presence of well-known celebrity chef Rangan Nyogi. Now, I would like to invite our relatively chef Rangan Nyogi. He is graduate from the of Institute of Hotel Management and Catering Technology. He worked in Germany and Kathmandu as well as in India also. Currently, one of continental catering services and a pan-India catering services. He also associated with food columnist of the English magazine of India. Currently work as celebrity chef of G Bangla television channel, Akash 8 television channel, ETV Bangla television, Rongin television channel, and associated with biggest culinary reality show of Bangladesh, advisor of Umtas, and members of content members of culinary contest. So, Chef Rangan Nyogi, please, I would like to invite you to say something. Chef
Good
Rangan
evening,
Nyogi.
everybody. Good evening, all the esteemed speakers. And thank you, Abhishek and Sharbani, for calling me, honored me to speak on this forum. The thing is, the origin of cooking happened almost 2 million years ago, which was done by humans. Since then, the art of culinary has propagated all around the world. Human beings used to toss a raw chunk of meat into the flame and watch it sizzle. The early civilization observed the emergence of chef. People never thought that cooking could become a profession. Since then, the people have started considering becoming a chef. As the profession become important, the need of studying culinary art has become important. The path of culinary art is just as diverse as the food option. Gaining experience in the culinary career is more practical, working on the big gas ovens, tossing food, flambéing crepes. But beside that, a lot of theoretical knowledge is required. Even the big name chef had a very humble preparation, cooking and presentation. Techniques are very important while practicing any cuisine. It is branded under gastronomy and the hospitality industry, and which together arise in the development of culture and society. Nowadays, chefs not only have to know the food science, but also have to require to know the nutrition value and diet, which are responsible for preparation of a meal. Nowadays, chef prepare not only food for survival, the thought behind it help people to make them enjoy and appreciate food that are consumed truly. One could also share and impart an art form. While plating a dish, you just not present a dish, but present an idea and experience linked to the background of its origin. The aroma creates different feelings. It's a painting that is filled with color, and each color represents an emotion. Culinary art help you to widen your horizon in many ways. With this, you not only become a professional chef, but it will give you a deeper appreciation of food, culture, food as an art, or more. This can be passed to guests through culinary efforts. So culinary is a great importance in hospitality industry. So cheer up, guys. Sky is the limit. Study hard, work hard. You will always succeed. Thank you.
I would like to invite Chef Godwin. He's from Uganda and the award winner Best Chef in East Africa in the year of 2020-21. And he is the most followed chef in East Africa. Now, I would like to invite Chef Godwin. Chef Godwin? Chef Godwin?
Hello.
Yes,
Are you guys
Chef Godwin.
hearing me?
Yeah, hello, how are you, Chef Godwin?
I'm fine. How
Good
are
evening,
you?
Chef. Good evening.
Good evening, Chef.
Yes, I am fine.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Good evening from part of Africa, Uganda, Africa at large. How are you on this platform? I'm called Chef Godwin, Uganda, Kasozi, the award winner, Chef of the Year. I'm one of the most followed chefs in Africa, East Africa, Uganda, Kampala, and I'm social media influencer. I've changed people's lives via my cookings on social media, on Facebook, and I should say that I'm really lucky to be here on this platform. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
So I would like to start. I would like to start telling the people who are watching me and people all over the world that cooking has changed my life. Really, cooking is good. Cooking industry in Africa and in the world at large, it's really good, and it has changed some people's life. Me, I'm earning money. I'm getting money from cooking. I've got a lot of friends because of cooking. I'm all over everywhere because of cooking. I have over 1,000 followers on my official page. 1,000 followers on my official page. Even I'm having the team Chef Godwin. It has a lot of people, over 40,000 followers on my page, and on my official page I'm having 100,000 followers. So I would like to start commenting and telling the people who are watching me right now, never undermine the power of food. For us, we are what we are today because we loved cooking. We liked cooking. We fall in love with cooking, and cooking has taken us far away. We have traveled countries because of cooking. So I would start by saying, a minute. Wow, this is what you need to do to become a good chef or a successful chef in life. Number one, you should always be a good listener or a good listener. Whatever they tell you, you should pay attention about it. You should have respect to the people who are really teaching you. in life, you not go anywhere. You'll stay where you are if you don't respect people, if you don't give people respect, and if your behaviors are really bad. What aids anyone, or what aids in everything, it's discipline and respect. The moment you have discipline and respect for people, you'll go far away, you'll travel places, you'll meet people you have never met before. Are you guys hearing me? Hello?
Yes,
Are you guys
sir.
hearing me?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes,
Continue.
sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Continue, sir.
that's the first point you should put in your life. Discipline. Discipline is very paramount. Wherever you go, make sure that you respect people, you respect what people are telling you, those who are supposed to teach you, and you should always put discipline as your number one priority. Another thing is, I would like to pass. In Uganda now, in Uganda, Kampala, East Africa, even if you search, you go anywhere, like my company, Outside Catering Company, is one of the most booked company right now in Uganda. Reason because I love cooking, I love what I do, I love creating new recipes. So in this, I mean, even if they teach you what, even if they tell you what, even if they give you million words, but if you don't love what you do, it will take you nowhere. The first thing you should do in your life is to love what you do. You should love cooking. When you love cooking, you get new ideas of creating new recipes, of creating new ideas in cookery industry, because for us, we found cooking already exists. Are you getting? Already found cooking already exists. So we should see how we can add on by creating new things, but you cannot create it when you don't have love for it. First of all, you should be having love for what you do. You should be having love on what you do. Are you guys there? You should be having on love what you do. Love cooking, love your job, love what you do. It will take you somewhere. Another point I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I'm still having enough time here. Wow. Put in mind this thing. You should commit yourself to learn something new every day. You should commit yourself to learn something new every day. If you want to go far away in cooking, you should learn new thing every day. And if you don't do that, you'll be in the same place. For us, we are very known and we have gone places, we have won awards because we get a new thing every day. Once you don't do that, you will not go anywhere. You should put in your mind, you should learn new thing every day. And if you don't do that and be there, relax, watching movie, being on phone, doing pornography, watching pornography, doing the things which don't take you anywhere, you will be in the same place. You should at least learn one thing every day, which will take you somewhere, which is beneficial, which is paramount, which is going to help your community, which is going to add on your life, which is going to add something on your life, which is going to add something on your family. Not doing things which is not taking you anywhere. So you should be knowing that. Another thing, and you should be so paramount. You should be so careful. So another thing is, you should learn how you can create. You should learn how you can create the chef as a brand. We see musicians we see movie actors, we see a lot of people, but we should learn how we are going to make the word chef a brand. The word chef should be heard everywhere. The word chef should be big. Are you guys speaking? The word chef should be so huge, should be big, you know? Number one, you are going to create the brand chef using your phone. How? Some people, some students, some young people like you, when you get your phone, you go direct doing something which is not important. You go liking, you go commenting, you go doing other things which is not even beneficial for your life, no? So another thing you should do, this is how you should create the word brand using your phone, not even with a lot of money, because if you say that you are going to create the brand chef, and that you should go on TV, you should go and they are going to cost you a lot of money. So people who are watching me right now, you can get something, you can create the word brand using your phone, using the internet, you know, technology. You should use technology so that we see that the cookery industry is going far big, you know. So one, go create a page. Create a page in your name. Let me say Chef Jose Messiah. Create a page in Chef Jose Messiah. Start creating recipes. Start creating recipes. You know, no, I've got a chicken recipe, create, do it, blah, blah, something, take a pictures, upload on social media, teach people how you can, like how they can come about that, how they can do it so perfectly, how they can do it at home. You will see, you will start growing following. They say, hey, Chef Jose Messiah is teaching friends for free. Let's go and follow him. That's how we are going to grow following. You grow following, you grow following. The moment you see that your following has really grown up, then you are going to start putting your businesses. You are going to start putting your businesses. How? Let me say, Chef Jose Messiah, catering service. I cook on functions. I do this and this and this. I cook on big events. I cook on weddings. I cook on blah, 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 blah. And you start getting clean money using your phone instead of using your phone, going, liking, commenting, abusing people, attacking people on social media, yet you are having money on in your phone. You create a page, put it in your name, start doing recipes, you create your own recipes. You know, you can even create a recipe which is very simple. For example, you can see me, I see people doing, they do omelette, they put in onions, they put in carrots, blah, blah. But me, I'm going to put in bread. I'm going to put in something and come out nicely. And people, they will say, hey, this guy has created this recipe, you see, using your phone. So don't spend much time on your phone doing bogus, doing shit, which is not going to put you somewhere. Which is not going to put you somewhere. I'm so annoyed seeing young people like me, they are having their phone, they are just commenting, they are just getting their girls, they are just finding friends. That is bad. It really hurts me. I wish I could even talk for the whole day and tell those people that you can get money using your phone and via cooking. Because cooking is what I know most. Via cooking, you can get money via cooking using your phone, because you will not go to street and telling people, me, I know how to cook, me, I know how to cook. No, create a recipe. Go home, take pictures, upload them on your phone, share with the people, share with the universe. People will get to know about you. Stop using your phone when you're not doing good things. Otherwise, you'll end up wasting your youthful age for nothing. So that one should be paramount. Stop using your phone for doing pornography, liking, abusing people. That's really very bad thing, and you should learn it today from me. Another thing I would like to pass. Another thing I would like to pass. And this is very paramount. Smartness. Smartness in things you do. Hygiene. Oh my God. You can find a chef having long nails, smelling bad, very, very, very dirty. We are cooking with your hair uncovered, you know. So you find a chef really, really very, 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 very dirty. A chef should be clean. A chef should be smelling good. A chef should be having short nails. A chef should be very, very, very smart. The reason why for us we get out of box, it's because we be smart. It's because we love our job. Smartness is very paramount in everything you do. Hotelians, I'm telling you, you'll not go anywhere when you are really shabby. No one will allow you to touch on his or her eats when you are really shabby or dirty. So smartness is very, very, very paramount in things you do. You should consider it. Smartness. I don't expect to see a chef with long nails. Why? Because for us, we do foods, we work in foods, bro. And I don't expect someone to be a chef very shabby. A chef should be smartly dressed. You should look like the food you are going to serve. Once you look shabby, your foods are going to really look shabby too. Once you look dirty, your foods are really going to look dirty too. Hotelians, that thing is very, very, very paramount. Smartness is paramount. Once you don't consider smartness, you are going to fall. No one likes to work with dirty people. No one likes to work with dirty people. You should be smart. Another point I want to pass through is Passover. Wow. Unit. Chefs, even big chefs here who are watching me, unity is very paramount, my brothers and people watching me right now. You cannot go far when you are alone. You cannot go far when you are alone. You cannot go far when you are alone. We need to push ourselves. We need to push each other. We need to love each other. We need to push ourselves. We need to push each other. You cannot go far when you are alone. I'm telling you, you cannot go far when you are alone. So unity is very paramount. I pray that you guys we unite, we be together, put aside whether you are white, whether you are black, whether you are blue, whether you are yellow. We need unity in our cookery industry. We need unity. Once we come together, we think we are going to enjoy cooking. Once we become together, we are going to enjoy cooking. The love I have for cooking is too much. And when you invited me to come and talk to the people, it was so really nice. I felt so blessed. I felt so happy. So that is unity we need. That is a unity we need. Once we become together, once we unite, we are going to go far away. Please, chefs, Africa, Asia, Europe, America, India, China, Japan, Nigeria, everywhere. We need to come together. We need to come together, you guys. I'm telling you, we need to come together. I have a friend of I have a lot of friends here in Uganda, Indians, but they love me. We share knowledge. We share the recipes. We have the cookery group. You know, we keep on sharing. We keep on helping each other. That's a unity I'm talking about. Please let us think about the unity. Unity is very paramount. Unity is very paramount. Once we don't unite, we are going to fall, all of us. I will feel so happy if I got a call from a chef from India, Japan, China, everywhere, telling me, Chef Gordon, you know, I'm doing this in kitchen, but I would like also to expose more about the African food. Please tell me more about, like, how can I come about it? And I say, no, do this, do this, do this, do this. So that's how much I'm talking about. For us in Africa, this way, we love people, and we really need your support. India, we need your support on our cookery industry, so that we can go further. For us, I'm somehow known, but I would like also to push other people. I would like also to push a brother from India. I would like to also push a brother from. So unity is very paramount in everything you do. I don't know if I'm still having enough time. I don't know if I'm out of the time. I don't know. I don't know, moderator, if I'm still having much time or I'm out of time. I don't know. Am I still having a much time, please?
No, sir, you can. Sir, you can continue, sir. We are enjoying your topics. Please continue, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Continue.
Okay, let me continue. Well, thank you for enjoying my audience. The feedback is not bad. The feedback is not bad. This is it. The Autorians who are seeing me right now, because I'm having a good heart, and I would like to share with you how you are going to become a successful chef in life, because that's what I want to see. I would like to get a brother from India, a brother from Japan, calling me and saying that, Chef Godwin, the words you talked to me changed my life. So my other point is, we found cooking here already in the world, and we leave it here. So what have you left behind? Legacy. Legacy. Make sure in everything you do, you leave a legacy. Even fellow chefs who are watching me, if you are cleaner, if you are dishwasher, everything you do, make sure that you leave a legacy. Make sure that people talk about your name. Make sure that people one day, anywhere, the work you did, I don't know where, changed someone's life. So you should be thinking about legacy. In everything you do, thinking about legacy. To leave a legacy, it's one of the most beautiful things in the world. That's why right now people are still talking about Nelson Mandela. That's why in our world people are still talking about those big people in our world, because they left a legacy. What I'm telling you, people, you should leave legacy. Don't just do your things because you are looking for money. Don't just do your things because you are looking for fame. Don't do just your things because you are looking for a living. But everything you do, make sure you leave a legacy. Make sure that people read about your name. You know what hurts me most? People don't recognize foods, and no one cannot stay without eating. Footballers, once they are going to play football, they first eat. Musician, they first eat. Doctors, they first eat. Everyone, you cannot do without eating. Not so? You cannot do without eating. You cannot do without eating. You cannot do without eating. So I'm crying out loud, people, there's nothing in this world important like cooking. I'm telling you, no one can, there's nothing in this world important like cooking. Cooking is very paramount because everyone does it at home. A footballer, a musician, you cannot stay without eating. So I don't know what we are going to do, and even the fellow chefs who are here, we need to put the word chef on the top, on a billboard. It should be known, it should be everywhere. It should be in people's ears. It should be everywhere. People should sing about it because no one can stay without food. In Uganda, we have that saying, say that gava mukulya. Gava mukulya means that power comes from eating. So without food, you cannot eat. You cannot work. Without food, you cannot do anything. So with those few words, I don't know if I can take a break. I'm going to be on, and if I'm given another opportunity to conclude, it will be my pleasure, and I'll be waiting for it so that I do my conclusion professionally. Yeah, I'll be waiting for that. Let me also give other people opportunity to talk. But otherwise, Chef Godwin Uganda, the award-winning chef of the year, the best chef in East Africa and some parts of Africa. I'm one of the best in Uganda, and it's been pleasure. I'm so blessed and lucky to be on this platform. I would like to send my shout out to Madame Rose in Sweden. I love you so much. Thank you for being there for me, Madame Rose in Sweden, Chef Jose Messiah. So people, thank you so much. I'm going to be waiting for other opportunity so that I conclude. Thank you.
Thank you. Please come in India also. When you get a time, please come in India also.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to come in India very soon. Very soon I'm going to come in India. Very soon I'm coming there.
Thank you. Thanks, sir, for your emotional message. I think your speech is also encouraged to the students, those who are newcomers, those who want to join in hotel industry. It's help them. Thank you, chef. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now I'd like to invite Chef Rupak Mitra. Presently, he is the HOD of Gandhi Institute of Hotel Management. He is graduate from IHM Kolkata. He started his career from Taj Group of Hotel and Resort. He worked different organizations like Taj, Oberoi, Holiday Inn, both within, outside the country like Bahrain, UAE, Oman, Uganda, Tanzania, and many more. He achieved the Business Excellence Award from Indian Hotels Company Limited for outstanding contribution for the project Deccan Odyssey in 2007. From 2016 onwards, he switched over to the academic arena from industry. So welcome to Chef Rupak Mitra. Chef Rupak Mitra, please say something. Chef Rupak Mitra. Chef Rupak Mitra.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Rupak Mitra. Good evening, Chef. Good evening.
A very good evening to everybody, all my distinguished chefs, all my respectable directors, my colleagues, and others, those who are present over there. And of course, all my dear friends, fraternity, whether it is out of Gandhi, inside or outside. Everybody is welcome. Welcome to all my viewers and listeners. Today, the topics are essence of culinary. Well, let me come back. Before that, I want to just mention for the present situation of COVID-19. the whole world is in turmoil. What to do? How to fight against this fatal virus like COVID-19? The world is engaged to find the solution for that. Right from government or any eminent personality, directors, scientists, medical professionals, and others. So what about chefs? No. Chefs also has got certain responsibilities. They are keep on maintaining their regular research and development work on the subject. But at the same time, they started thinking and started imposing the very important subjects like presenting the food, making the food, maintaining the environmental circumstances, the sustainability. For that, they keep on changing the outlook, and also food waste. Food waste, it's really a trouble for the future generations. How to recycle and all this matters. For that, they are sitting together with the top management and ask, because the food waste, that means they are handling the foods. So naturally, the management of the establishment are very keen to listen to the chefs about their plannings. Coming back to my normal points, essence of culinary. The days goes on, age old. This essence of culinary, the food which has reached now today in the world in the art form. So that's going on more and more. But how? How this can gather, can be learned, can be helpful for the future generations, the youngsters people. Nobody learns about anything right from his mother's womb. So they have to learn it. How? Through attending some culinary art programs. For that, a lot of institutes are there around in the nations. Even some of the institutes are very good, creating some very good environment of educational systems, like Gurukuls, Gandhis and all. They are available. They are ready to help out, to set up, and all these good institutes are recognized also. Now, the question is why I will attend to study the culinary arts. That's the question. Attending a culinary arts will allow you to learn the skills and knowledge that is required to become a professional chef. But also to create the creative dishes, to manage the kitchen efficiently. So other than this, there are more to the culinary arts than just learning to become a professional chef. I can share with you people with some points which you can gain from your institutes, the basic place where from you can mold your career right from the beginning. first point I want to say that through these courses, culinary arts, learn to appreciate cooking as an art form. No, if you don't go for this like this, if you just stand outside or simply just working in a small restaurants, that cannot fulfill. So for that, suppose you are preparing the food and a distinguished guest, they are enjoying the food. What does it mean? You are happy. They are enjoying the food because they want to eat it. No. At the same time, you are sharing the art with the people. The way you played the dish, that is itself in art form, which you are learning, something that your customers also has got the pleasure to looking at you. Like a painter. A painter, when he sketches a portrait, what he does? Imaginatively, creatively, he is applying the color. He is trying to impose by applying the colors, the drawing and all, inciting that emotions among the people. Similarly, one chef, one is making the dish. That means at the same time, he is taking the help of new resources, the color, the taste, the texture of the dish. So it is just like a painter. It is an art. By studying culinary arts, you will learn how to appreciate food as an art form, which if you don't go through this longer period, it cannot create in your mind for appreciating that it is a sort of things like that. If you just keep on eating. So that mindset, it is potentially allow for more fulfillment from watching customers enjoy your food. And now the other point I want to discuss, that is learn to appreciate different cultures. What is the meaning of that? Cultures? The cultures of any particular community, the cultures of any particular nation, how it mixed up with the food. Actually, food is very closely intertwined with the culture. Just think about all the different foods that are available from all over the world, and how sometimes the people often passes the recipes, passes the recipes from family recipes, even from one person to other. So by studying the culinary arts, you will learn how different cultures prepared different types of food. Let's take an example. Suppose Rajasthan. Rajasthan is a place deserted, scarcity of water, non-availability of green vegetables. Now, what is their culture? How culture is getting mixed up with the cooking? Now, early morning here, you go to the market, you get handful of your bags full of very lucrative vegetables, colorful, and started making as per your own choice. But there is no water. Might be from governments, they have organized for once in a week, they will be coming. That's for other different purposes. So the people of Rajasthan started thinking, what is the substitute of water? Not frequently. Moisture is required for making sort of gravies or whatever it is. They started thinking, okay, oil. Well, some might be milk products or might be green vegetables. Not available, don't care. Start thinking about the dry beans, grains, pulses. Keep it reserved. It can be stored for a longer period. Why not? Tomorrow there is no vegetables. Make the rajma curry, rajma chawal. Soak it in. When it's well, start making a very sumptuous dish of that. Keep ready for your curry pakudi. What is that? The basic ingredient is gram flour, ground powder. It can be stored for a longer period. Don't wait for your fresh vegetables. The next lunch, you make a pakoda nice and make a dahi curry. Put it, soak it, simmered for some times, and you get a good sumptuous lunch with the steamed rice with the curry pakodi. So that means the people thus start thinking that how their cultures are getting mixed up with the forcing to make their own styles. Okay? You can share your knowledge of different cultures with your customers also. Implementing various ingredients or cooking techniques. It's not only in our own nations. You go around the globe, you'll find. So naturally, through these courses, the people have started getting involved to know more about the cultural things, cultural habit, which is get mixed up with their food. This is an incredible way to spread an appreciation for different style of cooking. Effective way to get people to open up, to explore for the new things. Might be that particular chef is never came out from his den, a very remote place of some village. Sitting there, going through this, undergoing through this course. He is learning. Learning what? Not only making the dishes of the different cultures of different states, communities, nations. I can add some more point. Learn how you can encourage a healthy lifestyle. Because good culinary arts program will teach you about nutrition also. Many chefs these days have emphasized on their menu the delicious dishes that are actually healthy in order to promote nutrition to their customers. By doing this act, they practice also sustainability, the way they will be using, they will operate the systems in which the natural resources from the environment, the way menu will be as such, not to finish up the natural resources for the next generations. They are started doing research work and pass it on to the customer. Explain to them that this is the way what they are learning from the certain good courses. Now, another point I can add, have the ability to travel the world. the youngsters, for any persons. It's a dream to travel the countries around the globe. How many can? No. He will start accumulating their money's excess and find the way to travel around the globe once in lifetime might be. But the advantage of going to this culinary school, yes, Chef Godwin, you can please ask me. I think I have found that you raise your hand. Please.
Yeah. I'm saying something.
Yes, please tell me. Yeah, tell me. Please add.
I would like to say bye-bye to the audience because I'm having another emergency meeting. I'm going to join in 2 minutes. So I would like to go. I don't know if you can give me the opportunity and I say bye-bye to the audience and I conclude. I don't know if it's okay with you. I'm sorry to interrupt him.
Thank you very much, Chef Godwin. You are my old hometown. At one stage, at one time, I was there. So naturally, I am just inviting on behalf of our group institutes. So once you find time, several timings, please do visit of our country. I think you hope you will enjoy and meet our students also.
And I would like to thank you, the host, so much, and everyone on the platform. It's been my pleasure, and I should say that I'm so blessed to join you guys, and I hope we do this thing. I don't know for how long, but we should do this thing. Teaching the nation, teaching the students, teaching the world about the goodness of the foods, telling people a lot about the food. So been my pleasure, and I pray that you guys, you be safe. COVID is real, and I've heard that in India it's somehow worse, and this way we may go back into another lockdown. So I pray for you to stay safe, eat well, and lastly, may God bless you.
Thank you very much, Chef Godwin. Waiting for to have the matuke when we'll last visiting for our country. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bro.
Okay. Everybody, sorry. Let me continue. My another point to add that have the ability to travel the world. So what I was telling that one of the great advantage of going to this type of culinary school instead of working in a small restaurant sort of, at least initial stage. Why? After getting the culinary degrees or diplomas, whatever it is, to get the certificate, after getting certificate, you could have give the opportunity to seek the position of chef around the globe. It is a stamped. You got recognition, now you can. Not everybody will be that much lucky. Not only can traveling the world provide some enlightening experiences that will help to shape your views of life as well as your thoughts about the food. You also share your personal experiences with the other people also you met throughout the world as well. I can add one more thing. Learn from many professionals in your field. Instead of just learning from a single chef, from a small organizations. When you are going to set up your career, this type of places might be able to find a lot of experts from different fields with different experiences. You people will have the opportunity to take the advice from these people, from different people. So your knowledge will be varied because a real bigger institution has got not only one expert holding only one positions. So you can discuss with them, you can increase right from the beginning before entering to the industry to know about the world. Studying culinary arts will really expand your horizons in many ways. Not only to become a professional chef, it will give you a deeper appreciation for food as what? As culture, food as an art, your health, and more and more. So that's all for tonight from my sides. Thank you very much to all those who are present over here. And good night.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Thank you. Now, I would like to invite Chef Joachim R. Gomes. He is Executive Chef in Divine Creation Catering in Canada. Chef Joachim R. Gomes, please. Chef Joachim R. Gomes, I would like to request, please say something. Chef Joachim R. Gomes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes.
Hi, good
Chef,
evening.
good morning. Good morning. In Canada is morning now, right, sir?
Yeah, it's morning for me. I guess it's evening for you
Yes,
guys,
yes.
right?
Sir,
So,
have you done your first?
oh, just about, yeah.
Okay, okay.
You guys must be getting late for your dinner, hey?
Good morning, Rajiv. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Carry on. We are eagerly waiting.
Really? Save, was it saved the best for the last? Hi, everybody, and thank you for inviting me to speak today. All my fellow chefs and other speakers have given a lot of thought and spoken to all you students about chefs and what you need to do and what you don't need to do, which way you need to follow, and lots of things. To sum it up all together is you're in a crossroad for the next step that you would take. I mean, you've done all your studies. Some of you might have graduated, some have just passed out from your class 12, and you're stepping into this professional course to move on to the next chapter in your life where you would be starting to work. And it's a lot of a thought process that goes in whether, are you in the right track or this is what you should do. The most important thing that you should consider is, do you have your calling? Is this what you want to do? That's the first step. The moment you decided and you're sure that, yeah, this is the path for me, then you move on from there. Chef Sabi had broken each and everything fire in your belly. This is all required to move on to the next step. But what is a chef? What do you do once you become a chef? And remember, the position of chef it's something that you earn. It's not a given position. You won't just get the title of chef and people won't look up to you unless and until you earn that position. You need to work hard. You need to earn that respect from your from your army, from your team member. I call it an army. I call my kitchen brigade an army because as a general would allocate all his soldiers, he would look for people with with specific skill set. Same thing you need to do when you starting from the pre-opening stage, from planning your kitchen, the workflow, which equipment goes where and how big your kitchen should be, what is your strength, what kind of menu you can do, building your menu, building your team, type of kitchen, type of cuisine. There's a whole lot of things. There's lots and lots of things to learn. Your basics needs to be very strong. You might start off as, cook 2 or cook 3. You might even be doing dishes at times, but there is always something to learn. Keep yourself open-minded. Learn each and everything. Every day, there's something new to learn. Your basic needs to be very strong. Once your basic is strong, and you'll be able to branch out, and you'll have this loads of knowledge that you can apply in your day-to-day work to move forward. As a chef, and as I said earlier, it's a position you need to earn. It's not given. You should be able to think like a scientist, organize like an accountant, plate like an artist, and cook like your grandmother. This is all what is required in a chef. Out of all scientist and artist and accountant all summed up together. Again, branching out. The moment you have gained a good amount of knowledge and in your area, and you need to see where you need to branch out. There are different aspects of being a chef, and it's not just about working in the hotel or the restaurant with all the glitz and happening. There are institutional catering, there is educational catering, there is hospital catering. And one thing that this pandemic has taught us is how you can pivot, how you can branch out, how you can make more of what resource you have available, right? Some might think that, why do I need to go and cook for hospital? I mean, I spent such a lot of money and did this course to become a chef, so I'm well known. I come out in the newspaper for working as a chef for this hotel. But as times are changing, so is our world. And with this changing world and with this changing situation, you need to be able to pivot as and when it is required. Institutional catering is not bad. I mean, you also need to think that what is the essential service? Are you part of it? I mean, I know hospitality is hit very hard during this pandemic, whether it's in India or it's in Canada and everywhere else, because the moment there is a situation like this, the first thing people do is stop spending money on luxury, and that's how it affects the hospitality. I mean, we are the first one that gets cut. But by and large, again, you're in the crossroad of making that decision whether this is right for you. First thing you need to do is you need to have your calling. The moment you have your calling and is right, this is what I really need to do. I want to become a chef. You need to keep an open-minded and just work on your skill, learn what you do every day, and excel. And with that, I would end the topic. As your role in a hospitality industry, or as you role as a chef, there's a lot of avenues for a chef. It's not only restricted to the hotel or catering industry, but you need to know your basic, and you need to branch out, and you need to look for different avenues where you can put your skill and your skill set. And again, as a chef, you need to think like a scientist, organize like an accountant, plate like an artist, and cook like your grandmother. Thank you. And I'll leave the floor open for any question if there is.
That will discuss on later, Seb, in the panel discussion. Okay, Seb.
Thanks.
Thank you, Seb. Thank you. Now I would like to request once again Chef Nitin Jain. Chef Nitin Jain. Chef Nitin Jain. Chef Nitin Jain. Chef Nitin Jain, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I will request Alok sir to ask if anyone is having any question for any panelist. Can you please ask any student is having any sort of questions or anybody is having any doubts or any question, anything they want to ask to any of the panelists? Alok sir, please ask the students or the participants
One
present
by
here.
one, can ask student to raise your hands.
Start asking. We are really short of time. We are having less time.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. I have a
Yes,
question.
good evening, Rupak.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ma'am. I would like to firstly introduce myself. Myself, Banerjee. I'm a student of hotel management, first year.
Put up a picture.
Ask the question.
I have a question.
Please ask your question, Rupak.
Yes, sir. I have a question to Chef Sabi.
Okay. Yeah. Ask. Don't waste time.
Okay. So I want to go to abroad in future, and I heard that to get a job in USA, the first thing you need to get is an internship visa. Is it true or not, sir?
To whom you want to ask, Rupak?
Chef Sabi, sir.
Okay. Chef Sabi.
Go ahead.
Shall I repeat, sir?
No, I've understood. You want the internship visa is what you want to ask about. Is that the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I guess a lot of us have this dream to go abroad, and USA is the land of opportunity, as we all see. Of late, there has been a bit of a situation with the visa issues, and there are Indian students that have been sent back. So I guess you'll have to just pass this time. The next 6 months or a year is going to be slightly difficult. Things will change. But one of the most important key factors when you do get your visa and when you land in US, I can tell you that it will be a hands-on skill that will secure your job, even if you go as a student. Most of the Indian students, be it Australia, be it New Zealand, be it Canada, be it United States, even not culinary students, otherwise, like medical students, software students, everybody ends up in a restaurant or a hotel for a job. So two things that are going to be very helpful to you. One is your communication, which is English. Second is your attitude of being positive and saying yes to everything. Third is your skill, which is going to be your culinary skills. Pick up as much as possible one of the culinary skills. If you can pick up bakery, pick up bakery. If you can pick up Italian, pick up Italian. If you can pick up Indian, which is tandoor, North Indian, South Indian, or any of this particular skill, that could be very helpful while you are in the US looking for opportunities. And the fourth most important, when you are abroad, you must understand you're on your own. There is very little support system. There is no family. There'll be a new place, new climatic conditions. You might face extreme cold, extreme heat. Physical tenacity, physical and mental tenacity. Be very physically fit. Try that you will never fall sick. Be extremely mentally fit so that any challenges thrown at you, you can handle it. Visa is something, it's constantly changing. So I can't really exactly tell you the scenario right now. Let us wait. Let us see how the governments are reacting. But definitely visa will open up, and I see there's a good possibility. India is the skill capital. I speak to the World Chefs Association very often. The World Association of Chefs is looking at Indian chefs as the future of chefs in the world. 70% chefs in the world are going to come from India, which means it's you. Young Indians are going to be the the large population of chefs across the world. So all Indian chefs will get an opportunity to travel abroad and work. Just hold your horses and keep doing your bit to improve yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Sir, I have another question, sir. The last one. Can I, sir?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, I have another question, which is, can I get a job visa after completing the HM course?
I don't think you'll get a visa, right? Like I said, right now the visa situation is very difficult. Also, there are various different policies to get a job visa. If you have an exceptional skill, that let's say you can make 1800 noodles under 1 minute in your hand, you can find a sponsor in the US. Or let's say you can make 2000 rumali rotis under 1 hour, or you can make 5000 jalebis, in 30 minutes. You have to have some exceptional skill for somebody to secure a job visa. Otherwise, it is right now slightly difficult. I don't want you to get demotivated, but like I said, next 6 months to a year, it is going to be slightly difficult.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Okay. Next one. Okay, next one.
Yes, sir. Good evening to all. I'm from Gandhi Institute of Hotel Management. My name is Shagnik Mazumdar. I'm first year hotel management student. My question.
Good evening, Shagnik. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. My question to Rupak, sir. Sir.
Yes.
As a fresher, can I join at cruise in food production department? And sir, at cruise, which cuisines are followed?
Chef Rupak Mitra. Mitra.
Oh, sorry, the microphone was off. Anyway, Sagnik, I understood your questions. The thing is, as a fresher, of course, you try for anything. Especially the cruise liners, also very lucrative. But even then, at least after passing out, you have to spend some, especially the continental cuisines, to know about whereabouts, ins and outs, little bit basic things, because mostly the people around the globe will be traveling, of course, including Indians also. But the galley or the kitchen, what is called in the cruise liner, it's very tedious job that you have to think at this tender age. Even if you get the chance, you have to you have to think, first of all, you have to gain a little bit of experience. It's not that exactly after passing out, you are trying for these cruise liners. And after going there, joining there, you'll be mess. Because some sort of basic things, especially in continental, what is that called? Europeans, the basic things, the dishes will be more assembled, more organized over there. So naturally, you have to increase your little bit basic skill, and after that at least 6 months, 1 year, at least 2 years, and after that you try for, why not in cruise liner also. But if you really target, plan it like that, that you have to spend these 6 months after passing out, the target is, if it is cruise liner, so go for that type of cuisines only, without wasting time for different, beating the bush around. So you gain the experience a little bit, and you have to be smart, and also you have to psychologically, you have to, because it is a very tender age. At this age, if you will be might be very, very, very lucrative, very prospective, but at the same time it has got also some limitations, because it's not like hotels, it's not in land. The atmospheric conditions you have to feel, you have to get ready for mental pressures and all. So get ready for everything. And then last of all, I can say, why not? Yes, of course, you can join. just little short experience on that particular cuisines. Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
That's great.
Okay. So next one.
Sir, can I ask?
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Piyush Shah. I'm from Gandhi Institute of Hotel Management, first year. I have a question and I like to ask the question to Chef Sevi, sir.
Okay.
Can I ask the question, sir? Hello.
Shabi?
Yeah, just repeat the question once.
No, sir, I'm not say the question. Can I ask?
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, sir, I'm very interested about the F&B production. So, sir, in future, I want to go abroad. So, it is possible to go abroad as a fresher, or I have to take some experience from here, and then I will be eligible for going to USA.
This question is for me.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I think this question has been asked. If you're paying attention, you will notice that this answer has been given a few times. Like I said, I don't want to demotivate you, but there is, you have to gain experience. There are millions of visa applications that goes from India and around the world to go to the US. We get 50,000 young students every year from different hotel colleges across the country. The 55,000 young students passing, and everybody, or at least 70-80% of them, dreams to go international. So it will only be the best who will get a chance. You will get a chance, but you'll have to be the best. So either you go win some competitions in India, go win some gold medals at Bocuse d'Or, go win challenges in Ahar in New Delhi or in Bangalore or in Bombay or in Chennai, win the national chef comp, which is the college chef comp that happens. You'll have to be exceptional. Of course, you can get a visa, but for that, you have to have exceptional talent. That's my answer. And good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Next. Next, please. Next.
Okay, if anybody else is not asking, I would like to ask something to Chef Joachim Boggs. Chef, are you here?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, just tell my students or the young people over here, what are the opportunities in Canada for a person or a student who has completed a degree in hotel management and specialized in food production department. And usually in the western part of the world, like which are the cuisine usually they can do excellent?
Well, I know a lot of the students, they all want to go to US, and it's everybody's dream. You want to go to the land where the land of the opportunity. Well, anybody can go as long as you have what it takes in you to go there, right? You need a lot of determination. You need your basics right. You need to have a very strong basic. Starting, if you say, most of the question where, if I pass out, can I go straight away? I don't mean to demotivate you. No, you cannot go. You cannot go once you still pass away. Think it in this way. There are a lot of students coming out here too, right? I mean, you are fighting from far away to come to a land which is far away from you, and you're competing with students here to get into the work field and excel in your career. So to do that, what you need very, very, very strong basic. I mean, I spent about more than a decade in India before I moved out. During this time, I always had dream in my mind that I want to go. I spent a lot of time walking in all the different cuisine, different areas. Though my main specialty is Western, but I did work in Indian too, right? Just to have an overall basic knowledge, because again, if you are an Indian, and it's not necessary, if you are an Indian, it will be assumed that as an Indian, you would know your own cuisine well, right? I mean, when you come here, so you need a very strong skill set. Once you have that, then you can make that move. It can be in various forms. I mean, work permit, or you want to move out permanently on PR. Right now with the pandemic, things are difficult. I mean, it's difficult to move around. The jobs are not there, especially in hospitality industry. It's hit very hard in US, in Canada, all over in North America. Hopefully, with the rate of vaccination that we are having here, the market would be open by July, August. Things would be better. And also there would be a lot of skill shortage for hospitality industry, because what this pandemic has done, they have forced a lot of people out of the industry into different various fields, right? I mean, it's not only the hotel and the restaurant, but it's institutional catering, it's hospital catering. There's a lot of different avenue. People have pivot, they have moved on. So right now there would be a skill shortage in hospitality industry to get the right amount, the right people for the right job. And also there would be a lot of areas where people would need to be retrained, rehired to get into the workforce, because, again, people who all were close to their old age have moved on. They don't want to get back to the hotel industry for various reasons, because, you don't want to come face another COVID situation where you're, kicked out again. So with all that being said, there are a lot of opportunities in hotels, in restaurant. And again, as far as your knowledge is concerned, you should have a wide knowledge of all the different area, all the various cuisines, be it Asian, be it Western, be it Indian. You should be able to even, make your own recipes, mingle with different cuisine, create a niche of your own, create a specialty of your own, and be hardworking and determined, because being a chef here is a little different than being in India. You don't have such a big workforce. You're hands-on all the time. So which means that as a chef, you might have to run to the dishwasher once, do some work there, because if you're shortage of staff, because again, here, again, I would say a little bit into your labor and staffing, it's a variable cost. So the staff, there are full-time and part-time, so there's nothing fixed how it is in India. It's a fixed cost for a hotel to be in a particular department. Here it's different. Here it's a variable cost as per the season, the requirement, the demand changes throughout the year. So you should be on top of your game, have the required skill set, hardworking, be open to do whatever comes in your way to achieve your goal. Have your set goal in your mind, work hard for it. There are a lot of opportunities and as I said, in various fields, in various areas as a chef. Hope I covered that well.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Okay.
So thank you, everyone.
Madam Swarbani,
Yeah. Yes,
can
sir,
I
tell
add
me.
something
Yes,
for
sir.
2 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Sure,
Sir,
sir.
please.
Okay. Well, for the students, those who are present over here in this session, I want to send one message for everybody that due to these hard situations, you just get ready for your mental setup, revise it. Mental setup in this sense, I'm telling that start thinking about the diversified placement opportunity, which is, I want to mean echoing the same sounds of Chef Joachim. Also, in different professions, you have to think. The courses are being made not only to make the chefs of your five-star hotels. It's the fascinations nowadays, the youngsters, they are thinking that it is the best job available. It's not that. It as well, there is quiz liner, one eagerness, one of the students like Sagnik, he mentioned, I like to more and more to think about it. Cruise liner, airliner, government and private food and lodging establishments, hospitals, schools, NGO related organizations, and contract catering, and last of all, and not the least, the entrepreneurship. You diversify, you think, start getting mental preparation. And opportunity is there. Our courses, we make the professionals for everywhere, not only five-star. That's it.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you. So, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. It's really an honor and pleasure for us to have all these enlightened views of this culinary maestro from around the world. I really want to thank each one of you for giving your precious time for this international conference and making it fruitful. Our main aim of this conference is to widely spread the message to all persons who are associated with hospitality industry, so that they should not give up or should not lose their faith in this industry. There are lots of different arenas still awaiting to explore. So it's pandemic, but we will strive and we will survive and we will definitely overcome and take this hospitality industry along with this culinary arts to a new level of ecstasy. We end the conference here. Good night. Good night, Good night, our honorable.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Yes,
hello, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir. I have a question for Chef Rangan. The last one. To
Chef
finish up.
Rangan, Chef.
Yes,
Okay, Chef Rangan.
Yes, tell me.
Yes,
Hello,
yes.
sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, Nilokal, yes, please.
Sir, I have a question, which is that as a fresher in the industry, which position do we get in the production department, and what will be the salary, sir?
Pardon, can you repeat the question once more?
Sir, in this hotel industry, as a fresher, which position do we get in the production department, and what will be the salary?
Salary, I don't know. It depends on different hotels, different groups. But the thing is, probably you can join as a kitchen management trainee, as a fresher, or else in a like Komi and other. Then you can grow up accordingly. You'll get promotions and all.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, so we end the conference over here. Thank you all the speakers. Thank you all the students. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good, guys. Thank you so
our
much. Good
IT
luck and good night.
department. Thank you, sir.
Good luck and good night. Good luck.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night.